take us out to dinner.
Oh. Someone leave another wallet in your cab, Tyrell?
That's a low blow. I earned this $10 myself. Nothing's too good for the two special women in my life. Hey, what's that place where the big rat makes the pizza?
I do not go to Chuck E. Cheese anymore. Last time I was there, that mouse had his paws all over me.
Then I'll get right down to it. Ellen, there comes a time in every man's life where he has to think about settling down with the mother of his child. Please marry me.
Tyrell, why would I marry you? I don't even want you to use my bathroom.
Because I love you, and you will never find another man who loves you like me. I want to grow old with you and watch you die.
You might have had me going, Tyrell, if immigration didn't call me this morning. They want photos.
What's going on, Mom?
Honey, they want to send your father back home to Jamaica. You should have just been honest with me, Tyrell. I still would have said no, but at least this way our last memory of you wouldn't be as a conniving dog.
Woman, if you're going to keep nagging me this way, this marriage will never work out. And let's see what Santa has for you, little man.
Watch that little man stuff.
Booyaka!
Wow, this is beautiful Tyrell. And it seems to be locked. Who's RBH?
That's the brand name. Now stop with all the questions.
See, Mom? I told you I heard Dad.
Oh, it's a good thing Grandpa hacked this door between our two apartments. What you do, Tyrell? Mug an elf?
Thought I should give you my Christmas gifts now, since it's hard to shop when you're being hunted down by dogs.
Santa, did you bring anything for me?
Yes, I did. I found this sausage in my car. You might want to boil it first.
Tyrell, stop scamming my family. They cannot be bought off. Well, at least not this cheaply. Tyrell, they are not going to help pressure me into marrying you.
I've given up on scams, woman. Look, I'll prove it. This is the very same ring my dear old mother wore when she was forced to take my father's hand in marriage.
Oh, gee, I'm touched. Tyrell, we barely survived living together for 6 months. You don't know how many times I almost set your bed on fire.
But I was always there for you. Who was waiting for you every day you got home from school? Me. Who was waiting for you every night you got home from work? Me. Who woke up to let you in when you got home from your second job? Me.
Almost every bad thing that's ever happened to me has somehow been connected to you. Except for Keela, and even she came with 3 months of puking.
But, Mom, I don't want Dad to get deported. I really miss him.
I miss him too, Akila. Maybe miss is too strong of a word. I'd certainly noticed he was gone.
Then don't marry me for love. It could be a marriage of convenience. Just for 2 years until I get my green card.
Tyrell, it's illegal, and I'm not going to prison for you.
Why not? You'd be in no danger. My friend Razor Willie knows people on the inside.
Interesting. You know you're the only person who can live at work and still be late?
I'll be ready in a minute. The bathroom at the gas station was locked.
Ooh, flowers for me?
From Tyrell. Brought them by for you earlier.
He must have dropped a fare off at the cemetery.
Hello, I'm Mark Powell. I called earlier, spoke to Brad about shooting some campaign ads.
Oh, come on in, Mark. I'm Brad. Excuse my robe. It's casual day.
Mark Powell, Lincoln High?
Ellen Carlson? Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah! We went to high school together.
You're kidding. Oh, I can't wait to hear stories about people I never met.
Oh, the last time I saw you was like graduation. Oh, remember when you were smoking pot and your afro caught on fire?
I don't think I recall that particular incident, no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard you were in politics. Running for state senate, right?
Mm-hmm. No, Ellen, I have a little confession to make. I used to have a bit of a crush on you, but you always seemed to have a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. I had a crush on you, too, but I always thought you were gay.
You know, just because a guy is in both theater and band does not make him gay. Not that I have anything against Americans who enjoy an alternative lifestyle.
You are good.
Thank you very much. I don't suppose that you'd consider having dinner with me tonight. Assuming you're single, of course.
Oh, yeah, I'm single big time. Dinner sounds nice. Oh, and then we could go to the Shark Bar for drinks. Unless that's bad for your image.
No, drinking's cool. Just as long as I don't drive off any bridges. Please, don't tell anybody I said that.
You must really like this dad.
Yes, I do. I have a crush on him ever since high school.
How romantic. You both got old and found each other.
Hide me!
What's wrong, Dad?
The confounded INS. They almost got me. The white devil will not rest until he slaps me in the hands and send me back to that island in the belly of a steamship.
I will help you find a lawyer if you want to, and then we can go down to immigration and try and work this out.
Gone too far for that. My only hope is to take on the burden of a wife. Damn, you look good.
Thank you. Well, did you ask any of your girlfriends? I'm sure one of them has to be single.
They all turned me down flat. I'm only going to ask you this 1 or 2 more times. Please marry me.
Tyrell, you're starting to blur the lines between proposing and stalking. Now, if you don't mind, I have a date.
Bring him along. I need a best man.
Forget it, Tyrell. You have caused me enough trouble to last me my whole lifetime.
That was a slam on me, right?
Oh, not this time, honey.
Ellen, I gave you the fruit of my groin. You owe me. Please, I promise you no more trouble, only good times. Go away! I got a hostage!
Get off of me! That's the door to my parents' apartment.
Alan, could you give us a hand? Sydney bet Victoria she couldn't get her mouth over a doorknob and now she's stuck.
Oh, all right, but this is the last time.
I wish I could marry you, Dad. And I would do it if that meant you could stay.
Bless your heart, my little girl. But I'm afraid that will put Daddy in a lot more trouble.
Who is it?
It's Mark. I have a date with Ellen.
So you're the dirty jackal who dares to come sniffing around my wife?
Wife? Sir, I assure you the most recent information I had on Ellen was that she was single.
What kind of man are you to come messing with my family? There's a child involved.
I didn't know.
Get out before I gut you like a fish.
What was all that yelling?
Dad scared your date away, Mom. It was cool.
Mark! Come on, Dad. You owe me $5.
No way. We didn't shake on it.
Pay her. And you should know better. You know there's nothing this girl can't get her mouth around.
Tyrell! Ooh, I am gonna call immigration. You know, and since you're my daughter's father, I'm gonna give you a 10-second head start.
I give up. I guess it's back to the island for these old bones. Please, remember me the way I am now. Not stripped to the waist, hacking bananas. Me back shredded from the farmer's whip.
Tyrell, you're going back to Jamaica, not back in time.
I'll miss you, Dad. How you let me dig out the spare change from the back seat of your cab. And how you let me keep half.
These little bony fingers could really dig deep.
Stay alive. I will find you.
I don't want your father to be taken back to Jamaica and forced to hold down a job. Legally, there's nothing I can do.
But I can. Tyrell, I'll marry you.
It's just not right. Victoria marrying Tyrell under false pretenses. I don't know who's more sick about this, me or the Lord.
I'm sicker than the both of y'all. I always figured when Victoria got married, she'd pack up and leave.
Relax, Mommy. I mean, look, it's not like it's a real marriage. It's not gonna be consummated.
Where did I go wrong? I got one daughter who marries and won't consummate, and one who consummates and won't marry.
Mom, guess what? Aunt Victoria asked me to be her flower girl.
What? Victoria, you're gonna have a ceremony? I thought that you and Tyrell were just gonna go down to the courthouse. Well, assuming he can get a fair going that way.
Forget about that. Hey, we have given tons of wedding gifts to our friend kids over the years. Now it's time for payback.
Oh, this is gonna be the most special day of my life, Ellen. I'm gonna have bridesmaids and ice cream and cake and a fortune teller and a clown who makes balloon animals.
You do know what a marriage of convenience is, don't you? You're not gonna live with Tyrell. You're not gonna go on a honeymoon or do any of those other horrifying things. Maybe. Stop it, Victoria. You're scaring me. This is Tyrell we're talking about.
But he's been very sweet to me lately. He must feel something for me, or why would he let me do his laundry and his shopping and cut his toenails?
I'm not saying he isn't charming. Listen, Victoria, Tyrell is using you.
What are you saying, Ellen? That he couldn't possibly be interested in me?
No.
At last I found something that really makes me happy, and you're just trying to spoil it. Right when my life is finally coming together.
Thank you for doing such a good job on my commercials. 4 ads, and they can't pin me down on a single issue.
Yeah, Brad is a genius at saying nothing. I'd like to apologize for Tyrell throwing you out the other night. I would really like to try and make this work. I promise Tyrell will not be a problem. Matter of fact, he's marrying my sister tomorrow, and I still need a date. Remember? I know about you smoking pot.
I'll be there. Have your people call my people.
Brad, call Mark tomorrow and tell him to be at my place at 8.
Sure. After you get your Jamaican rummy ex-boyfriend out of my room. Not a melting pot, you know.
Tyrell is here? I knew I smelled jerk chicken.
Crashed in my room last night. Did you know cabbies also sleep on those beaded seat covers?
Just leave my breakfast by the door.
I am not your damn room service, Tyrell. Open the door.
What is it, woman? I'm conducting important business with my grandfather in Jamaica. Knight to King Bishop 4.
Please, I gotta talk to you. You gotta call this whole wedding thing off. Victoria's taking it too seriously.
Nonsense. Victoria knows this is a sham. She's just a little excited about the balloon animals.
You don't understand, Tyrell. She's actually falling for you. She not only cut your toenails, she saved them. They're gonna be her something old.
Check inside your own heart, woman. Maybe you're just a little jealous you won't be walking down the aisle on my arm. Hey.
I'd rather pass a stone, Tyrell. Listen, consider yourself warned. If Victoria gets hurt, you are gonna wish the tide carried your raft to a different country.
It wasn't a raft, it was a garbage barge.
this is a 6-foot sandwich? Man, this sub look closer to 5'7" to me.
Sir, I assure you, this sub is exactly 6 feet long.
We'll see about that. See, I'm 5'7" in my stocking feet, and if this sub don't have me beat by exactly 5 inches, hey, we got a serious problem.
Sidney.
Huh?
We're gonna have a serious problem if you don't get your stocking feet away from that sandwich.
Oh, Lena.
Oh, Pumpkin! It's bad luck for the groom to see his bride on their wedding day.
It's also bad luck to commit a federal offense on your wedding day, but don't let me spoil the mood.
Can't you two hens quit cackling? I didn't sleep at all. Not to brag, but I had my mojo working all night.
It's nice to know that you and Brad finally bonded.
No, I couldn't even go anywhere near your studio last night. The INS had it staked out. I can't prove it, but I think your white devil partner ratted me out.
So where did you work your mojo all night?
At an old girlfriend's place. Hey, I'm going to crash on Ellen's couch. Please wake me for the wedding.
You found me too. Tell me. Hurry. I'll wake you at 5.
I told you she was taking this thing too seriously, Tyrell.
All right. I promise to sit her down and explain that I do not love her. Right after the reception. No need to spoil a good party.
You know, you have a talent for ruining other people's lives. You know what? Maybe you being deported is the best thing for everyone. Except the Jamaicans.
You all right? Such a fool, Ellen. I should have known Pumpkin didn't love me.
It's hard to resist a cab driver bearing sausage.
I don't know what happened. I started looking through all those bridal magazines, and before I knew it, I was interviewing clowns.
Victoria, you're gonna have your dream wedding one day.
But what if Tyrell turns out to be my only shot at getting married?
Oh, trust me, Victoria. God would not make Tyrell anybody's only shot at anything. Victoria, you were willing to make a really big sacrifice to help Akilah and Tyrell, and that takes a very special kind of person. And one day you'll meet a man who'll appreciate that. First, you'll have to leave the apartment, but you'll meet him.
You really think so, Ellen?
Absolutely. But right now, you've got to call the wedding off. Now, Victoria, you deserve better than someone who came into this country with the passport of a dead man.
But I can't let Akilah down. If Tyrell gets deported, she'll have no one.
Victoria, I was the one who exposed the family to Tyrell. I should be the one who risks jail and marries them. And besides, who else is going to teach Akilah to handicap a cockfight?
Good evening, Pastor Dawkins.
You must be so proud that Victoria's getting married.
Well, actually, Tyrell's gonna marry Ellen instead. They have a kid out of wedlock together, you know? Yeah, just give me the package. I'll handle the card.
All right, let's get this sham on the road. I don't have all day to get married. I have a date later.
Thanks for marrying Dad, Mom.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. Now, remember, this cancels all of my obligations to pay your way through college. So marry up.
Hi, I'm a friend of Ellen's.
Yeah, keep moving. I'll handle the card.
Hi, Mark.
Hi. Thanks for inviting me to your sister's wedding.
About that, you remember the guy Tyrell? He threw you out. Well, I'm sort of marrying him. Well, just so that he can stay in the country. And then as soon as we cut the cake, me and you, we're out of here.
Oh, my God. This is a Senate hearing waiting to happen. I'm sorry. I can't stay. At least give me the card, man.
Damn that Tyrell, he's ruined my life again. Hey, what do you say we kill him and just turn this into a funeral?
Ellen, please don't swear. You're on thin ice with God as it is.
What's up, people? Victoria, I want to apologize for everything I put you through. I never meant to hurt you. The truth of the matter is you can do much better than me.
Oh, thanks for saying that, Tyrell. Ellen told me the same thing. But it was me who got carried away.
But I took advantage of you. So to make it up, I did the only decent thing. I married a stripper instead. Akila, meet your new mother, Bambi.
Candy. Bambi's my stage name. Hey, Pastor Dawkins.
I thought you said you couldn't get anyone else to marry you.
It wasn't easy, child. I had to give her the pink slip to my cab. And if I don't give Candy $1,000 in 6 months, I'm going to be pulling my fears around in a wagon.
What's the holdup? I've got 5'8" of sandwich going bad over here.
Sorry, but looks like there's not gonna be a wedding today. You gotta give back the presents.
The hell I do? Hey, these people came to see a wedding, and a wedding is what they're gonna get. Lena?
Yeah.
Go get some flowers and a veil, honey. We're renewing our vows.
Ooh, big night.